Tuned in to www.oghuskyradio.com. Broadcasting live from the east side of Los Angeles, worldwide. We in the hood. White people come here to get interviewed. I have no understanding, but they show up every week, every Wednesday and Thursday nights, and I thank them for it. Tonight's no exceptions. Go ahead and introduce yourself real quick.
This is Kym from CBS Crew. Woo!
CBS Crew. What part of hip hop do you guys represent in the grand scheme of things? Because you guys are the guys that own like the media outlet. Is that the same CBS? No. What are we talking about?
Channel 2.
Nah,
Well, we have a rapper here
of course.
in studio, but not for him. It's my interview.
There you go.
So,
what does CBS stand for you?
well, it stands for a lot. Well, they're known for Can't Be Stopped, Controlled by Satan. And I think it stands for Cali Bombshells, Classic Beauty Style.
Nice.
That's for me.
What made you choose that crew, or did that crew choose you?
That's a good question. I kind of want to say that it's definitely me, of course, but it was their ultimate decision if they wanted me to be in. So it's probably like, it was like fate.
Yeah. Well, and how long have you been into art, or what got you into art?
I've been into art since the day I was born. My mom was an artist, and my brother's an artist, and basically, I used to always look at cartoons and magazines, and I've always drawn girls, and that's what I'm kind of known for.
Trip out.
And my brother had a lot of like racing, like car magazines.
Yeah.
And I used to look at them, lowrider magazines. I used to draw all the girls in there. And I just think that was like my biggest influence is going to car shows, looking at the cars that are all airbrushed. I thought they were so amazing, and I thought the art in there was just outstanding.
Trip out. So from car magazines, you would see the art in there, like in lowrider, and then you started doing that.
Yeah, I would try to, like look up to all the artists there and mimic them and see what they're doing. And also the models that were posing in front of the cars, I would just try really hard to draw from them.
As a female, you didn't find it weird, or you're just so intrigued within that whole car culture? Like, you know what I mean? Because usually a lot of women are offended by it, you know what I mean?
I was like maybe 3 or 4 when I was like
wow.
conscious of it. And, I love my older brother, and I didn't think, some of them, there was kind of like you could say they're kind of like seductive looking. And I thought it was funny because I was so little. I didn't understand.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Once again, tune in to OGHuskyRadio.com, KymCbs.wordpress.com. Keep up with everything she has going on. So do you do custom canvas work? What do you have as far as, like, services you could offer people out there that are into your art?
Yes, I mean, definitely now I do custom canvas work. And I'm going to be having merchandise pretty soon, like purses, shirts, sweaters, and tops, just merchandise.
And with the merchandise, is it going to be like mass produced, or are you looking to do like, you know what I'm saying, like one of a kind items, so that, like, let's say for a purse, or is it going to be like a whole line?
No, I'm definitely going to do one of a kind.
Okay.
I definitely would like to do like couture one day, but definitely, hopefully when I get bigger and I have more money, I can do like a mass production.
There it is. Once again, OG Husky Radio, KymCbs.wordpress.com. You have a couple shows coming up too. You're talking off there about the breast cancer awareness show.
Yeah.
This year it's at the Avalon.
Yes.
And last year, where was it at, and how did it go? And just break down a little story how that went.
At the Key Club on Sunset Boulevard, and it was an awesome show. It was like me and Inger. We got to paint on Sunset Boulevard live in front of the audience, and it was a whole night of fashion, music, and art. And every single cent that's spent goes to that proceed for Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation. So even the artists that are involved, everybody that's, donating, or anyone that's just involved has to donate something or buy a ticket.
Okay. So then this year it's going to be October 10th on a Wednesday, and it's at the Avalon, which is formerly the Palace. That's like a, huge location for anybody from LA or, what I mean, that knows about that. And then October 27th, you have a warehouse party, which will be taking place in Long Beach.
Yes, it's like a Halloween warehouse party. I just got asked today, and I'm excited. I think it's more of a party at a really nice venue.
You could actually, we'll have the address later on today too, but KymCbs.wordpress.com. I'm sure you'll have the flyer up there pretty soon, and then, everybody follow her there. That's KymCbs.wordpress.com.
Yeah.
How did the legit art shows, how did that transition come for you?
I was asked, my very first art show that I was in, it was, it'd have to be, like, I've done stuff for Crew West where I have actually painted on the skulls.
Okay.
And I had a skull show, which I thought that was really cool. And I threw a benefit show first for Gil One.
Okay.
Who passed away and is a dear friend. And at New Puppy Gallery and Eagle Rock, we both kind of came together and thought it would be a good time to do a fundraiser. So that was actually like my first show that I curated and got other artists together. And then after that, I didn't do any shows. It was more like, just painting and just doing my own thing. But then around the last summer, 2 summers ago, there's a art gallery called Lab Art, and they asked me, one of the girls from the gallery, she scouted me and said, would you like to be part of this all-girl show?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And I thought it was like a pretty cool venue, and she's like, well, just come to one of our parties. I went to one of their parties, and it was like, they said it was about almost like 7,000 people that came in and out that night, and it literally felt like that too. It was like a huge mosh pit. I didn't know. But that's that.
Yeah. So then, as a female, do you think it's easier to get like legit shows? Like it's not threatening, or we're not getting like the fool that's gonna come through with 100 of his boys, or do you find that like as a female, is it?
Well,
like just on the actual like studio, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it's definitely, I guess you could say, like it's a band sport,
It's what?
A man's sport, but I don't think now, just because of things are a bit different, are more accepted. Females are definitely more accepted. So I never really found it to be difficult. And honestly, I haven't been really out there, probably pushing as much as I should be. But it's just so hard, time, work, and trying to manage different things. But I've not had a hard time.
No. And
No.
what you're looking at, like 2 years? How about canvas? Do you have like canvas done that you have to put to slang, or like? Yeah.
I do.
Like
yeah.
how much? I always wonder, like for an artist.
Well, like the last show I was in, I did 8 new canvases in 5 days.
Oh wow! Were they themed? They were themed, or?
Yeah, I usually the show wasn't themed.
Okay.
And that always helps, because you're just sitting there like, oh my god, like what do I do? And it wasn't themed, and I just kind of had to theme it myself. I have one series, it's like 5 canvases in a row, and it's called It's Just a Snow Globe. And basically you have to see it. It's on my Facebook page. I can't
give them the
explain it.
Give them the Facebook.
It's KymCbs, Facebook.com.
With the how do you put a price on a canvas?
Oh, I would say by how much time, number one, and the size.
And the size.
Then I would just.
What's the lowest priced canvas and the highest priced canvas you have right now? If they go to KymCbs.wordpress.com and hit you up.
It could be like $250 to $2,000.
$2,000.
Yeah.
Still within reason though.
You know why? It's just because I want things to sell, and you can sit there and try to, sell your stuff for thousands of dollars. And I mean, if it moves, kudos to you. But
There it is. You guys catch your breast cancer awareness at the Avalon October 10th and October 27th. The address is 1347 West 14th Street. That's 1347 West 14th Street in Long Beach. They have a tattoo artist, Carlos Torres, a magic show. It's $10 admission, and I guess you'll be painting live, right?
I guess so.
Will you have canvas there too? Like, how does it work? Like, let's say if a promoter or whatever hits you up, like, oh, come and paint live. Is there any like stipulations? Well, I gotta have an area to sell my art, or?
Well, can you rephrase that? Sorry.
Like, if let's say a promoter books you for a show, is there like a stipulation where like, okay, I'm gonna do the show, but I have to have an area to sell my art, or it's just like I'm only hired here to paint live, or do you look at that, or? No.
I mean, it depends. Like, if I'm gonna paint live, I would like to be like supplied for my paint.
Yeah.
Definitely, and it'd be nice to be paid for your time.
Definitely.
But
yeah, no area, like you don't have like an actual vending, like, you know what I mean, with canvases or yeah, because you don't have the merch, right? You're working on the merch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once let everybody know, once the merch is done,
I'll
make sure
call
you guys have enough space when she's painting for you guys to hook up. You know what I mean? The merchandise area, the booth, and all. I want to thank you for coming through. Any shout outs before we cut out?
To my crew.
Which is?
Oh my gosh, you want to go through all of them? I'm going to Frisco this weekend.
What you got going on in Frisco?
I'm going to be painting with Quake and hopefully Awful, Alex Party, and Lord's crew up there, our CBS family up in Frisco. And, okay, let me give a shout out to Anger, Axis, Black, Bleak, Fever, Tire, Saram, Marcus, Merce, Owie, Ryo, Iser, Ditch, of course, Decipher, I didn't want to say Decipher, Castle. I'm just totally brain freezing right now. I know we're like, but I mean, just to my whole crew, I love them so much. I love all of them equally, and Plek. Can't forget him. So.
All right, I want to thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming through. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for coming through. OGHuskeyRadio.com, KymCbs.wordpress.com. DJ Matt's holding down the tables.